What is going on, guys? And I finally after 3.5 long weeks got my brand new bike back. And I know that's gonna sound really strange, seeing that yesterday or the other day, well, I think Monday, yeah, I think it was Monday, I put out the reveal video of my new bike, which is obviously, being you know your bikes, this is a 2016 Yamaha FZ9. I put out the reveal video the other day. Now the reason why you're probably asking yourself, Sammy, why did you finally get your bike back after 3.5 weeks or whatnot? Well, actually, as some of you may know if you follow the channel, a few months ago I had sold the R6, and I said I sold it, yada yada yada. I wasn't telling you what I got. Obviously, if you've seen the review video, you know what I got. But anyways, after like a week and a half after I had bought the bike, after a week or so after I had bought the bike, I get a piece of paper in the mail from Yamaha saying, oh my god, that's not what it said, but this person does not know how to turn. Go get my double from Tim Hortons, oh my god. But anyways, before I got sidetracked there, the paper I got in the mail was no other than a freaking recall. And I'm like, shit, I got a brand new bike and it's already recalled. That's probably expected. That probably happens a lot during when new bikes come out, but that's not what I'm mad about. I'm mad about that it took 3.5 weeks for what this recall was. What this recall was is if I understand it right, the clamp and the triple tree that holds the handlebar mount, or the handlebars, there was not enough thread locker that was applied, and it was painted wrong, something to that standpoint. And what it could do is it could cause the handlebars to come loose while riding, and you can be in a world of shit if they were to come loose, have a real bad day. But anyway, so I got this piece of paper in the mail. My mail comes late, so my dealership was about to close, so I didn't feel like riding in there to turn it in that day. That was a Thursday I got the paper. So Friday, bright and early, I was like, yay! I take my bike to the dealership, because that's all we love doing. I take it to the dealership, and from the get-go, I knew this shit was going to be a bad experience. The dude didn't even know what the recall was at first. He had to have somebody else explain it to him. And he's like, well, I can't order the part until the bike was there. So I told him, well, the bike's here, it's out front, it's here, you can order the part. And I go, why don't you have the parts to begin with? There's a recall. He's like, well, we don't order the parts anymore on the recalls unless the bikes are physically here, because they were ordering all these parts and nobody was freaking bringing their bikes in, so they were excuse me, they were just stuck with all these parts left over because nobody came and freaking got their shit fixed. So like I said, I told them that, hey, the bike is here, I'm already here this morning, go ahead and order the part. He said, alright man, I got you, fam. Typical cool person, just trying to blow smoke up your ass. Order the part on Friday. He said that the part typically takes 3 to 4 days to get there, and then once the part gets here, it's like a half-hour job. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm looking at a week's downtime. This was still like early March, so it was kind of cold. Wasn't a big deal. So I waited a week. So the following Friday, I called. I'm like, hey, this is Sammy calling to check on his bike. What's the status of it? Yeah, your part's not in yet. We're still waiting on the part from Yamaha. So, yeah, it's gonna be about another week. So I'm like, alright guys, it's starting to get warm out. I kind of want to ride my shit, hurry up on it. So, another week goes by. I called back. So this is week 2, guys. This is week number 2. I call back. He's like, yeah, your part's still not here. We're still waiting on Yamaha. This is a pretty big recall. It's, factoring multiple different motorcycles from 2014 to 2017, yada yada yada. So we're just waiting on Yamaha to send the parts in, and then, like I said, it's honestly just a half-hour job. So give it another week. So as nice as I am, and I shouldn't have been by now, because I have a brand new bike that I can't freaking ride, I waited another week. So now we're going on week 3, and I had to work that Friday. This is week 3, like I said. I called them and I'm like, yo, what the hell is going on with my bike? Where's my shit? You know, I want to be able to ride. The guy goes, hold on. He goes, he comes back. I was on hold. Actually, he hung up on me because he had to go check and see what was going on because he didn't know what was going on. I go, I was like, all right, call me back. 10 minutes later, guy calls me back. He's like, yeah, I don't know what's going on with your bike. Your part's still not in. We don't know where it's at. Yada, yada, yada. And I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Where's my shit, you know? You guys had my bike longer than I've had it. You know, it's really starting to get nice out, and I'm going to stop right here because I am not going to get a ticket. Alright, back to my little rant thing. So he calls me back, and this is after the 3rd week, and like I'm saying, he said that he didn't know where the part was, still wasn't in, like he don't know what's going on. So he said, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I have another part that was supposed to be for somebody else's FZ09 that I'm going to give you, and you can come pick it up afterwards. I'm like, cool, man, thanks, you know, I really appreciate it. But I guess my whole point of the story is like, what happened to my, you know, original part? Did it even get ordered? Like, did somebody else have a buddy in there that got my part? You know, I got the reach run, I guess, but I was just pissed off that, you know, I got this brand new awesome bike and I was freaking down 3 weeks. So I thought it was kind of a cool story I would vlog about, you know, maybe leave you guys hanging while I was gone so long. It wasn't because I didn't want to vlog, it's because my shit was in the dealership for 3 weeks. And I know you guys are gonna probably say, you know, stop complaining, you know, that's how dealerships are. But the point is, they didn't know what was going on. You know, I was gonna be really pissed if I was gonna be down, you know, any longer. Because, you know, it's Michigan, you know, I only get 6 months maybe to ride. So, and I was already down almost a month. So I was pretty pissed off. I told the guy, like, look, dude, you've had my bike longer than I have. You know, it's getting really nice out. You know, do what you need to do to get my shit fixed. So I really would like to know what the hell happened to my original parts. So in other words, guys, I am back. Hopefully there'll be no more hiccups with the FZ here. Go check out the reveal video of my somewhat, I guess, professional cinematic video reveal. Not really, it's kind of just, you know, hey, here's the bike, here's some music that, you know, is copyright free, and here's some panning shots of my new bike. You know, obviously I'm not no freaking photographer, but, you know, I thought for who I am and what I do, it's great. But yeah, go check that out. Also, leave a comment below if you have any horror stories or bad experience with any dealerships around you. Obviously, this was my dilemma or problem that I've had. I'm not going to name the dealership. I'm sure you guys can figure it out based on where I live. You guys, I mean, you know, close to Detroit, probably about 20 miles from Detroit, so you can kind of narrow down to a select handful. I'm not going to bash a specific dealership, but I'm definitely not going to go there for my my 1,000-mile first service. You know, I'm not going to take it there because I'm not going to have my shit down for 3 weeks for a stupid, like, you know, chain adjustment and oil change and basic things that I could probably do. Gotta scratch my nose here. This damn pollen or white fuzzy things are really screwing with my nose. But in other words, guys, I will catch you later. I am gonna go stuff my face. So, see ya.